and I want to talk to you about my edges. So before I did the big chop, what initially made me do the big chop was my edges. After having my fourth child, I found myself with no time to myself, no time to do my hair, no time to like breathe. Like I was like full on mom duty and wife duty all the time. And I used to love wearing quick weaves, so I used to cut a lot of corners to try to minimize my time, with my hair. That was the biggest mistake I could have ever done. My hair was already damaged, but at least I had some edges. After I started to notice, like, after I kept taking my weave out, my edges would like get lighter and thinner and thinner and thinner until eventually this is what my edges look like. Yep, I had no edges because I went through what was called traction alopecia. And I had no idea what the heck it was, right? And for those of you who don't know, I made sure that I looked it up so that I could give you a web definition opposed to my own personal definition, because sometimes I can say things and you can get the wrong idea of what I'm really trying to say. I'll get all tongue tied and it may come out wrong. So just so we don't have that happen, I just want to go ahead and give you what the web has to say about traction alopecia. Traction alopecia is a form of alopecia or gradual hair loss. It's caused primarily by pulling force being applied to the hair. This commonly results from the sufferer frequently wearing their hair in a particularly tight ponytail, pigtails, or braids. So when I did my quick weaves, this was my method. One part down the middle, 2 pigtails molded in a ponytail. I did the crisscross method, bobby pinned them in the crisscross method, put a cap on, do my hair, and go. And I thought that was so easy for me. Where I was going wrong at was I was putting the cap on my edge line. When I took my cap off, you can see the clean edge line around my hair. And that was what was causing me to lose my hair. Let me start first by saying this can become a permanent loss. For those who don't know, it's reversible if you catch it early. But if you continue to ignore the signs of traction alopecia in your hair, it can come to a point where you can damage your hair follicle so bad that it will not repair itself and grow. Like you'll permanently damage it and you'll permanently have that loss in that spot. So that's how I figured out what that was a good friend of mine. She does natural hair. She told me what I was going through. She told me that I need to immediately stop with the ponytails and that I need to let my hair breathe more and I need to treat my hair better. That's when I said, you know what? It's time to cut off my hair. And we're going to do them both together, the edges and the hair. How I reversed the traction alopecia was with wild growth. The wild hair growth did wonders to my hair. I cannot believe the amount of growth that I have had since July on my edges just from the wild growth. I used to put the wild growth on my hair every day like clockwork. I would wake up, doop, doop, go to sleep right before I go to bed, just a small little dot, just rub on each side just in case if throughout the day it could have rubbed off or it was hot or whatever the case it was, just to make me feel better. I'm like, these has to grow back. I was ashamed. I did not wear my hair out. When I did wear my hair out, I wore a headband on. It was embarrassing. It was wholeheartedly embarrassing. And I just began to take care of my hair. So the way to reverse traction alopecia, take care of your hair. Stop the pulling, the braids. If the braids are too tight, you don't need them in your hair. They are cute, sis, they cute. Don't get me wrong. Everybody love them box braids. But when you take them box braids out and you ain't got no edges, then you just say goodbye to them. For me, it was my quick weave. So you know what I said? Bye. I stopped with the quick weaves, cut my hair off, and I proceeded to take care of my hair the correct way. I just wanted to talk to you guys about my experience with traction alopecia, so that if someone else is going through the same thing and they don't know what the heck is going on, this is something that you need to catch. And I hope that you do catch, so that you can reverse it and grow your hair back. And for those who have not grown their hair back, well then, guess what? You're still beautiful at the end of the day. Hair or no hair, you're still beautiful inside and out. And I just wanted to take the time out to let y'all know about what happened to my head, like what happened to my edges, so that it doesn't happen to you. And I mean, it was crazy. It was crazy. But at the end of the day, I'm so happy that my hair has grown back, and it's big thanks to the wild hair growth. So that was my experience. I hope you guys never have to deal with that. That was hard for me. I'm going to attach some pictures at the end of this video and show you like the process, like the 3-month end, like how good it worked for my hair. Until next time, all of my beautiful naturalistas, have a wonderful and blessed day. See you guys later.